And I think a good thing to realize when you're going through work like this is that this is not something you can just skim through.
No.
You really, if you're going to have the result of changing your life, you have to find the courage to have an honest reflection. You have to dig deep and be honest with yourself about your responsibility in everything that has happened in your life and all the choices that you have made. And that can be really painful sometimes when you realize that, I mean, of course you cannot be responsible or held responsible for somebody violating you or doing you harm. You cannot be responsible for that, but you can always look at what led you to be into that, to go into that situation.
Yeah.
What was it within you? And I think that's something that we both experienced a lot through our work, because we both have a background of being in all kinds of relationships with people, we can say, that it's really important to look at your own responsibility and take responsibility for your life as well.
Be honest, be open, and be willing to basically to crumble.
Yeah, that's the best thing you do.
Best thing ever.
Yeah,
kind of.
That was the thing that that scared me the most. Yeah. Because I did not want to be vulnerable. I did not want to show weakness, because for me it was weakness, to show emotion or show that, or admit that I had done something wrong or failed or whatever. We never fail, but that was such a strong feeling that I had, because everything had to be perfect on the outside, at least. So just allowing myself, especially through my burnout, just to crumble, to go to the bottom and just give up.
Exactly.
Let go. And let God.
Mm. Yeah. And I think that's where we still are.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always working through new things. Nothing is perfect in our lives.
Life is never stagnant. It's always new adventures.
But we now have the tools. And we have the courage to work through whatever comes up. And I think that's the biggest change that I felt. And plus having the courage to actually go through with putting together this program.
Yeah.
And to actually be able to say, yes, I love supporting people realizing their own value, their own worth, and supporting people being themselves and allowing themselves to be themselves. And that's a huge part of the process, to actually stop putting up masks. Wherever you go into a different role with different people.
And I think also for me in this process, it was a big challenge to believe that I deserved to do this, that I deserved to live my purpose. And I think that was, one of the biggest challenges. And I think if you had asked me 6 months before we started our first group this fall, that we would have a full group and people would be willing to pay that amount of money for coming to our school, I would have said, nah, I don't think so. But it happened. And just like every single step of the way has just been a confirmation of you're doing the right thing. Trust you're doing the right thing. And that has led us to great adventures.
Yeah.
And will lead us to many more.
Exactly. We've been pushed.
Yes.
We have accepted the challenge.
Yes.
And we're moving in the right direction for us.
Yeah.
But it's also the case of believing that we can help and support people. Mm-hmm. Because we connect, our energy connects to their energy, and we are the right people for a lot of people out there.
Probably the wrong people for a lot of people as well.
Exactly.
But that's okay. We have different people for different people.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
And that's what and I believe that when we're on the right path, when we're living our purpose, everything becomes easier.
Yeah,
and we are led to the right people. Just like we are together, we have people supporting us.
Yes.
We work with others. I mean, it's all a link. It's all a chain.
Yeah.
And that's how everything is interlinked.
Yes.
That's amazing.
True.